Yo, this is Real Talk E. Welcome to the locker room. We talk nothing but basketball. If you want to be part of the locker room, you obviously have to be part of the team. In order for you to be part of the team, you have to subscribe and share the video to not only be part of the team in the locker room, but to also be a part of our daily basketball conversation so that you don't miss nights of basketball like this. Whew! Can't believe I got that all in one breath. But, anyways, there's a lot going on yesterday, the night before, and the night before that. So let's go ahead and get started with our first game of the weekend, basically. First game, obviously, I cannot go without talking about the game 7 between the Kings and the Warriors. So we had the Kings go up against the Warriors. Game 7. This game really mattered the most out of any game so far. And the Kings pretty much folded. I mean, they lost the game. Warriors came out victorious. They didn't even have a great game, and they still won. And that goes to show you that a lot of it is experience. A lot of it is, just execution. And the Kings didn't have that. What did I tell y'all? I told y'all in the beginning of this whole season, if the Kings don't have defense, they're not going anywhere. And they did not have defense. And where did they go? First round exit. Mind you, they were the hardest first round exit we've seen so far in the playoffs, but they were still a first round exit. Defense is part of winning a championship. Defense is huge in the NBA. You cannot win without not having defense. You cannot win past the first round thinking that you're going to outscore everybody. It's not happening. Because we saw one of, if not the best playoff Game 7 scoring performances we've seen so far in our lives. In NBA history, actually. By Steph Curry. And what could the Kings do about it? Nothing. They couldn't guard him. They couldn't stop him. They couldn't slow him down. There was nothing they were able to do. At all. And in the first half, the Kings actually, kept up with the Warriors. They were close. And that's the problem. If it's a game 7 and the road team is close, you're going to lose. Especially if it's a road team that's way more experienced. A road team that's Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Andrew Wiggins, Jordan Poole, and so on and so forth. That is too much talent, too much experience, and too many goddamn champions for you to be sitting here playing around and not trying to, really just put your foot on their neck and win. Because we saw what happened. They kept it close. Third quarter, the Warriors come and they pretty much take over the third quarter. They win the third quarter, then they just win the fourth quarter. And the Kings tried to still play and have hope. 4 minutes left in the game, and they just kept making mistakes, and it was just not happening. It was nothing was going their way. It was just over, man. Like, Steph Curry took over the third quarter. He took over this entire game, honestly. He had 22 points in the paint. So they couldn't guard him shooting from 3. They couldn't stop him from doing that. And they couldn't stop him from getting into the paint and scoring. And passing. He had like 6 assists. And he had 8 boards. He had 22 points in the paint. And I believe he had 7 threes. And then 7 points from the free throw line. And if I'm being honest with you, like, I don't have the exact stats pulled up in front of me. And it's been a couple of days, so I kind of forgot. But I could almost guarantee you those 7 free throws that counted for his points are the only 7 free throws he took the entire game. He did not miss a single one. A single one. Domantas Sabonis comes out in the second half, does nothing. Absolutely nothing. I don't know how the Kings expected to win, but he did nothing at all. De'Aaron Fox, Game 7. One of his worst games of the season. Only has 16 points. You cannot only have 16 points when their star player is going off of 50. Malik Monk off the bench, only 14. Now, I know everybody's like, what, only 14? Now, this would be a good, amount of points for somebody coming off the bench. But for Malik Monk, that has given us 30, 40 points off the bench multiple times this season, 14 is too little. In the game 7, too little. Overall, the Kings did not perform offensively like how I expected them to, but then defensively, they already didn't have that, so they kind of like handicapped themselves. And then the Warriors, who had bad shooting nights from Klay Thompson and Andrew Wiggins, Steph Curry came out and just took all the weight on his shoulders and carried them to the win. And the Warriors move on to the second round, and it's the first time in NBA history that we have a 5, 6, 7, 8 seeds in the second round of the NBA playoffs. We have the Knicks and Heat in the East, and then we have the Lakers going up against the Warriors for the second round, starting tonight. Now, Steph Curry versus LeBron King James himself. This is going to be a movie, It's going to be a movie. And why is it going to be a movie? One, Anthony Davis. Yo, God, please. Lord, please. No injuries this round. Please. Allow Anthony Davis to stay healthy. Steph Curry stay healthy. Everybody stay healthy this round. I need a good second round from these two teams. These two teams right here, in my opinion, are going to win a championship. One of these two is going to win a championship. Whoever comes out of this round over here, they're going to win a championship this year. And if it's LeBron and Anthony Davis in them, LeBron gets his 5th ring. If it's Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green in them, Steph Curry gets his 5th ring. This round is going to be amazing. On top of that, you have LeBron James versus Steph Curry again. Probably the last time we get to see this. And if you are one of those guys who did not, appreciate these matchups before, when the Warriors had Kevin Durant and when LeBron had Kyrie and K-Love, this is your last chance right here to appreciate this moment, to appreciate these two superstar players going up against each other. This is your moment to pretty much enjoy basketball. Just live. Stop worrying about, oh, he got a super team. Oh, he got this or he got... No, just live. Just watch the game. Enjoy it. These two guys are going to retire soon. They're not going to play forever. And on top of that, they are still performing at a very high level. And on top of that, in my opinion, the teams are even this time for the first time ever. The teams are even. LeBron has D'Angelo Russell. He has Rui Hachimura. He has Dennis Schroeder. He has Malik Beasley. He has Jared Vanderbilt. He has Anthony Davis himself. And then the Warriors got Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Jordan Poole, Andrew Wiggins. And then if you want to count Jonathan Kuminga, you can, but the rest of them are regular role players. Oh, Dante, there, I can never say his last name. Dante Chifingenzo. Please forgive me. I'm not even going to try it no more. I'm sorry. I apologize. Just forgive me. That was terrible. But what my point is, both of these teams match up very well. They have the style of plays. They have the togetherness. They have the talent. They have the star players, they have the superstar players, they have the familiarity with one another. I mean, they have the legacies, they have the championships, they have everything. So this next round is going to be a movie. And you know damn well LeBron James himself is going to get up for this Warriors team every single game. Anthony Davis is going to have to get up for this Warriors team every single game. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and them, they're going to get up for going up against LeBron and whatever team he's on any time in their career. It doesn't matter if LeBron is 50 years old. Whenever these two teams match up, they have to get up for one another. LeBron's going to have one of his best series ever. Steph Curry and them going to have one of their best series ever. AD, he cannot take no breaks off, no days off this time. You cannot come and have a game where you only have 10 points, 14 points. Nope. You have to be dominant every game. Every game you have to be dominant. You have to get blocks. You have to play defense. You have to score. You have to, get to the basket. You have to be aggressive. You have to show them you're Anthony Davis. Every game. None of that, oh, I'm going to come in, have 10 points, fall around the whole entire game, pretty much spend most of the game on the floor, then running around and up on the basket. But I'm going to spend most of the time just laying down on the floor in pain. No, none of that. You have to get up. You get elbowed, accept it, bro. You're going against Draymond Green, one of the dirtiest players in the league. Just get up and get back. Simple. There's no ifs, ands, buts, whats, shouldas, couldas, none of that. Get up, get back. That's what everybody else is going to be doing on your team. That's what everybody else is going to do on their team. Nobody's going to sit there and feel bad for you because you laying down on the floor for an extra 30 seconds when you know you still got 2 more free throws to hit, and then you got to get back, play defense, and come back and score. Nobody's going to feel bad for you. This right here, to me, is the conference finals. I'm not going to say the finals because if the Celtics make it out or the Sixers make it out, then, it's a different game. But if, one of these two teams makes it out, they're going to smoke whoever makes it to the conference finals between the Suns and the Nuggets. And in my opinion, it might actually be the Nuggets. Now, let's go ahead and talk about those two series I just mentioned. Nuggets go up against the Suns. Nuggets win 2-0. Suns do not have a bench. It's terrible. Last night, Chris Paul gets injured 4 minutes, in the fourth quarter. I think it was 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Nuggets were down by 8 points. Come back, win it by 10. Big deal because, why? Once he went down, Suns stopped sharing the ball, started being very ISO between, KD and the book. Bench is terrible, so they couldn't come out and hold it down. And then, Nuggets won. Jokic had a fantastic night, honestly. But it's expected from him. And then you come to the East, Sixers versus Celtics. Celtics go out first game. No Joel Embiid. They're supposed to win this game. Jason Tatum had 39 points. James Harden put up 45 goddamn points and won the game. 45 points. And he even hit a clutch 3 at the end to basically just steal the game for them. Won the game. Tyrese Maxey, 26. Tobias Harris, 18 points. Jaylen Brown had 23 points. Now, you look at this and you think this is amazing, right? You think this is damn, there's no way they wasted a night from Jaylen Brown like this again. Then you look at the box score and you just watch the game. He went 6 for 7 in the first quarter, right? Had 14 points. 14 points in the first quarter. 7 shots. Made 6 of them. The rest of the entire game, the next 36 minutes, this man, Jaylen Brown, only attempts 3 shots. Ends the game with 10 shots. What? I'm done. I'm not even. I don't even know what to say. I do not know what to say. That's why they lost. What do you think? Jason Tatum's gonna put up 80 points and win you the game? You think 23 points is just gonna win you the game? No. It's not about how many points you have. It's about how you perform the entire game. You got 50 points in the first quarter. Doesn't mean nothing. There's still 36 minutes for that team to fight back. What is wrong? Like, anyways, y'all, it's time for y'all to let me know. Chat it down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. This is Real Talk with E, and it's time to leave the locker room. I'm going to catch y'all. Safety.
Irving puts it up. It's good. Kyrie Irving from downtown.
The officials have to review it. And the Lakers win the game. Banks it in. He banks in the three. To win it. Good.
That's why he's NBA All-Defensive Team. Adebayo, sky high with the block and rejection.
This is for the win. Got it. Wow.
At 7, working against Butler, got down.